to Bluegrass on Stage. Today's artist is Audie Blaylock in Redline. Audie, welcome to Michigan.
Thank you, Patty. I'm glad to be back. I grew up in Michigan, so it's good to be
Well, that's
back
what I
around
understand.
my hometown.
Lansing area?
Grew up in Lansing, Michigan. My mom and dad moved there in 1965 to looking for work. You know, everyone migrated from the south up this way about that time in the 50s and 60s, so that's where we ended up.
Great. Now, I understand that you started your music career as a youngster. I read in your bio, 8 years old, you started playing guitar with your family.
Yeah, I started playing the guitar at 8 years old, but I'm not sure about a career. But that didn't come until later. So, and I'm waiting for it to start.
I think you have a career. I have a great career, actually.
Going down this lonesome road to find my fate or victory. I got myself a search to win. I'm coming back, but I don't know when. I hate to leave my father dead, my father who is old and gray, but my true love, I'll know your way till I come back to you. I'm going down this lonesome road to find my fate or victory. I got myself a search to win. I'm coming back, but I don't know when. Come back where you behave, or will your love fade like a rose? I can never come back and find you gone. My love for you, nobody knows. I'm going down this lonesome road to find my fate or victory. I got myself a search to win. I'm coming back, but I don't know when. I'm going down this lonesome road to find my fate or victory. I got myself a search to win. I'm coming back, but I don't know when. Oh yeah. There'll be no tomorrow since she left me today. I just can't be happy since you've gone away. I keep searching for happiness, it seems I never win. lonesome. She's left me again. When she came back the last time, everything seemed so gay. And I thought we were happy, and she was home to stay. There'll never be a next time. For me, this is the end. We tried to start all over, but she's left me again. Well, heaven knows I love her. She's often told me the same. But now I know her sweet words, they didn't mean a thing. She took away the only love for me has ever been. Lord, I'm so lonesome, she's left me again. There'll be no tomorrow since she left me today. I just can't be happy since you've gone away. I keep searching for happiness, it seems I never win. Lord, I'm so lonesome, she's left me again. Thank you very much. We've been together for many happy years, but the flame in our love no longer burns. Got a mind to get away and a heart begging to stay. Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Which way to turn so my heart won't turn. For the days of our sweet used to be. Should I wander far away? Should I change my mind and stay? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Remember the time when you gave me your vows, I gave you mine in return. What happened to you and the love we once knew? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Which way to turn so my heart won't burn. All the days of our sweet used to be. Should I wander far away? Should I change my mind and stay? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Which way to turn so my heart won't turn. All the days of our sweet used to be. Should I wander far away? Should I change my mind and stay? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Darling, please tell me which way to turn.
So where did your career take a turn to the pros?
Well, I played in rock and roll bands in high school, and then also played in a local bluegrass band called Deadwood, who actually is still based out of near Three Rivers, Michigan.
I know that band.
Got a call from Jimmy Martin.
Now that must have been exciting.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a joke at first.
Did you?
Yeah, we had, in fact, we had just played a a gig with Deadwood, and it was pretty early on Monday morning, and we had driven all night, and of course I was still asleep, and he called, and I was half asleep, and I just thought it was one of the other guys just joking, but it doesn't take very long to realize that it's really actually him on the other end of the line.
So then what?
Well, he said, "What do you think you know all my songs?" and all that kind of thing. And he was looking for a mandolin player and a tenor singer, and so he goes, "Well, can you be down here on Thursday?" I said, "Yep, I'll be there on Thursday."
Great. And so then you went on the road with Jimmy Martin.
I stayed with Jimmy for 9 years and left him in February of '91. And then actually Chris and I played a little bit with, actually for a couple of years with Red Allen.
Yes.
Until his death. And then I played with Lynn Morris for a little bit. And after Lynn, actually played with Harley Allen and did a country stint. He had a record deal on Mercury Records. I think it was about 97 or 98, and did that for a couple of years. And then joined Rhonda Vincent and the Rage in, I believe it was about the year 2000, and was there for about 4 years, and now I'm doing my own thing.
Well, I think that's wonderful that you're off on your own, because your history and your talent has proven to be tremendous. You have been nominated for a Grammy.
It was very exciting to be nominated, and not just myself, but the whole cast on the CD. I had always wanted to do a Jimmy Martin tribute style CD, and Tim Dillman, who owns Music City Coach in Gallatin, Tennessee, which is just outside of Nashville. He had went to California with us, and he and Kenny Ingram, who plays banjo with Rhonda Vincent, we were sitting around the table and having breakfast, and we were talking about it, and it's like, well, hey, let's do it. So it took everyone involved to do it, because you can't do it by yourself.
No, it is a great project, So what do you see in the future, Audie?
Well, my band's fairly new. This is our first full year out, and just trying to book as many dates as we can, and get our face seen as much as we can, and go from there. Take it as far as we can.
I've looked at your schedule. You are a very, very busy band. I mean, you've got a lot of dates booked, and it seems like you're on a roll. You're working very hard at it right now.
It seems like my days are spent on the telephone.
You've got a lot of friends in the business, and you've been around, and it's just exciting that you're here in Michigan, and you're going to be playing this evening up in the Howard City area?
Absolutely, yes. I believe it's called Gettin' Picky.
Gettin' Picky, the Great Northern Music Hall, that's right. Tell me about your band. You've got some new members?
The band's been together for about, last year. Chris Warner, who plays 5-string banjo, he and I played with Jimmy Martin together. That's where I first met him. I think he came back into the band about, 85 or so, and was there almost, and I think he left about the year before I did. And Bobby Davis has been playing bass. He and Chris have both been on board since the beginning. And Chris Henry is playing mandolin, and he's been with us, I guess, for probably 2 or 3 months now. And then my old friend Mike Cleveland, we've run up and down the road a little bit together.
Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Which way to turn so my heart won't turn. For the days of our sweet used to be. Should I wander far away? Should I change my mind and stay? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. time when you gave me your vows, I gave you mine in return. What's happened to you and the love we once knew? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Which way to turn so my heart won't turn. For the days of our sweet used to be. Should I wander far away? Should I change my mind and stay? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. So my heart won't turn. For the days of our sweet used to be. Should I wander far away? Should I change my mind and stay? Darling, please tell me which way to turn. Darling, please tell me which way to turn.
Thank you very much. We just did a series of songs there for you. The first one was Fire on the Mountain, then we went into Coming Back, but I Don't Know When. And then into She's Left Me Again, which is off the tribute to the King of Bluegrass album, which was nominated for a Grammy Award. And the last one was Which Way to Turn, which is on my CD, Trains Are the Only Way to Fly. And now we'd like to do you another song here called Drink Up and Go Home. You sit there crying in your bed. You say you got troubles. My friend, listen here. Don't tell me your troubles. Got enough of my own. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go home. I'm fresh out of prison. Family, no one to call friend. Don't tell me your trouble. Got enough of my own. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go home. There sits a blind man, the poor man can't see. Hell, he's not complaining. Why should you all be? Don't tell me your troubles. I got enough of my own. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go home. Fresh out of prison, 6 years in the pen. Lost my wife and family. No one to call friend. Don't tell me your troubles. I got enough of my own. Be thankful you're living. Drink up and go. Oh, thank you very much. That was Drink Up and Go Home. I'd like to slow it down just a little bit here and do a song I actually got from a Hank Snow record. Actually, I believe someone told me one time that Elvis actually recorded this song, but we won't do his version tonight. We'll do Hank Snow's. Actually, we'll do our own version. It's called A Fool Such As I. Pardon me if I'm sentimental when we say goodbye.
with me? Should I cry? When you're gone, I'll dream a little dream as years go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am over you. You taught me how to love, and now you say that we are. I'm a fool, but I'll love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. As I am over you. You taught me how to love, and now you say that we are. I'm a fool, but I'll love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I.
Holden the fiddle is no stranger to bluegrass music. He is IBMA 3-time Fiddle Player of the Year. Makes his home in Charlestown, Indiana, Mr. Mike Cleveland.
Mikey. The man.
All right. I would like to do one from Mike's CD, Flamekeeper CD. Mike, when did that come out? Has that been 3 years ago?
That came out in 2002.
2002. Time flies.
Yeah,
I had more hair then. But this is off Mike's Flamekeeper CD. It's called 6 Feet Under the Ground.
I know she is bound to love to know I'm gonna lose her. I'd rather be 6 feet under the ground. Now who will take care of my graveside? Whose footsteps will come walking around? Read my name upon my tombstone. You can bet your life my soul is homeward bound. When time is coming, you have gone there. You bet your life I won't be hanging around. I'd rather be in some dark graveyard. I'd rather be 6 feet under the ground. Now who will take care of my graveside? Whose footsteps will come walking around? Read my name upon my tombstone. You can bet your life my soul is homeward bound. Yes, we'll come walking around. Read my name upon my tombstone. You can bet your life my soul is homeward bound.
Right now, we'd like to do something a little bit different. Do something a little old-timey. Years ago, they used to do banjo fiddle duets. If anyone out there has ever saw Flatt and Scruggs, they probably saw something like this. We'd like to get Mike and Chris up to the microphone and do you some banjo fiddle duets. Or is it fiddle banjo duets?
Oh, it's fiddle and banjo, dude.
Banjo and fiddle. It's always
Every day, banjo, fiddle, fiddle, banjo. Well, why don't you show the folks just exactly which one it is? And here's Mike Cleveland and Chris Warner.
Well, welcome, guys. I'll tell you what, Chris, you're on the banjo. What is your history with music? I understand you've been around for a while.
Longer than I care to remember at this point. And our bass player doesn't let me forget it either.
Well, all right.
Well, I started playing when I was about 16. I heard a friend of mine got up in a school assembly program, played the banjo, and I got turned on to the banjo ever since. So instead of running around through my teenage years, I sat in the living room and practiced the banjo.
Well, I bet your parents appreciated that.
Well, they weren't necessarily bluegrass lovers, so I guess I irritated them to death. But
You could have played the tuba.
I could have, or drums.
Or they could have put you out behind the bar or something
drums
like
would have
that.
really sent them off.
So who are some of your idols? Who do you like in banjo pickers?
In banjo pickers, well, there's a whole lot of good ones I like for various reasons. They have different styles, but J.D. Crowe, Earl Scruggs.
When you first started out, you must have had someone you were listening to copy or
Earl
get started.
Scruggs.
It was Earl.
Earl
Yeah.
Scruggs.
Yeah.
That's usually most banjo players.
And you also sing.
Well, I sing parts.
Yeah.
Baritone parts.
You've got your own CDs out?
Yeah, I've got a CD out of two projects that I did some years ago. Audie's on one of them. Del McCurry's on one project, and Dudley Connell.
Yes.
And we reissued them on CD because they were never out on CD.
So they take them off the cylinders?
They took them off the cylinders and put them on CD. And not many people have those cylinder machines anymore. So
They're rare.
So I threw a bunch of the cylinders out. But yeah, we have that project as 24 songs, instrumentals and vocals.
I see.
I wrote everything on there, and we get good response off of it.
Well, that's very impressive.
We do some of the tunes. Ollie recorded 2 of the tunes off of it.
Great.
Which I greatly appreciate that he liked them enough to do them.
So what do you do in your pastime?
Well, like Audie, I'm into muscle cars myself.
You are?
I have a '67 Mustang, and my wife has a newer Mustang, and we go to car shows. And I build reproduction flintlock rifles, Kentucky-style rifles, and Pennsylvania long rifles, whatever you want to call them. I've been doing that for a number of years. We also go to shows, and gun shows, living history events.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
So that keeps me pretty busy. And trying to keep the yard mowed at home.
So let's go from Chris to Chris.
All right.
Chris, we know your mom.
Okay.
It's Murphy Henry.
That's right. The illustrious Murphy Henry.
Yeah, you want to tell us about your mom? A lot of the Michigan people probably don't know who she is.
Well, for those of you who have ever read any bluegrass magazines, Murphy's been a prominent writer in both Bluegrass Unlimited and Banjo Newsletter for going on about 20 years now. So if you've ever picked up one of those magazines, you're sure to have encountered some of her writing. And she's put out a book and won an award from IBMA for Media Personality of the Year. And right now she's working on a book for the Illinois Press on women in bluegrass, which will be coming out in about a year or two.
That's very impressive. So where do you fit in with the music? Did you start at a young age?
Well, it's always around in our family, from a very young age, There's always picking parties going on and people coming over with instruments and songs being played and fun being had and many different events to go to, including bluegrass festivals.
Well, Michael Cleveland.
Yeah.
When I seen you come out of the car, I just lost it. It is just so wonderful to have you on board here today. Now, I know that you have a tremendous history with bluegrass music, and I know you have several awards.
Yeah, I got a criminal record. I started playing when I was 4 years old, and I wanted to play bluegrass, ever since I could remember. I wanted to play the Orange Blossom Special and stuff like that. And I didn't know there was a difference between bluegrass and classical, so I took Suzuki lessons, the Suzuki method, at my school, and my teacher said, well, you're not going to learn Orange Blossom here. So I started learning bluegrass kind of on the sly, because they really didn't know what it was. They thought it was play as scratchy as you can. So
Heresy.
Yeah, well, they were thinking that kind of thing.
Burn him at the stake.
Right.
Well, they were wrong, weren't they?
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Try not to play like that anyway.
Well, you've got, you were with Rhonda for several years?
Yeah, Me and Audie both played with Rhonda. I stayed for about a year and a half. And then, I was with Dale Ann Bradley before her. And then after Rhonda, I went back to, playing with Dale Ann. And every once in a while, Dale Ann will have some weekends off, and I'll get to do fill-in dates with Audie or 1946 sometimes, and Crow and Larry Sparks, and just whoever calls.
Cream of the crop.
I guess, sounds like you stay very busy.
Well, I try to.
Well, do you like
Everybody
being on the road?
wants
You like being on the road?
Yeah, I like it.
much, and thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass on Stage here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And right now we'd like to do an old Red Allen song. In fact, I think Chris played banjo on this song a long time ago. It's called Don't Wake Me.
Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me my dreams are coming true. Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me that you love me too. All my life I love in vain. All the world has turned me down. Now at last I love again. For a new love I have found. Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me my dream is coming true. Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me that you love me too. A loser to a winner, now that's me. My heart now sings a different song. I cry loud for all the world to see. I only hope it lasts on and on. Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me my dream is coming true. Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me that you love me too. Wake me until it's over. Tell me my dream is coming true. Don't wake me until it's over. Tell me that you love me too.
We'd like to include a couple gospel songs in the set. Gospel has always been a staple in bluegrass music throughout the years, and we'd like to do a couple of those. I'd like to get Chris to come up here and sing a duet with me. It's called What Would You Give in Exchange for Your Soul?
Brother afar from the Savior today, risking your soul for the things that decay. Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give in exchange? What would you give in exchange? What would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today God should call you away, what would you give in exchange for your soul? Mercy is calling you, won't you give heed? Must the dear Savior still tenderly plead? Risk not your soul, it is precious indeed. What would you give in exchange for your soul? What would you give in exchange? What would you give in exchange? What would you give in exchange for your soul? Oh, if today God should call you away. What would you give in exchange for your soul?
Thank you very much. What would you give in exchange for your soul? And thank you for joining us on Bluegrass on Stage in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And if you'd like to check us out, you can check us out on audiblaylock.com on the World Wide Web. And we don't have a message board, so you can't leave anything except they do count it. So.
Now, how do you feel about the bluegrass music industry as a whole? I see a lot of bluegrass turning maybe towards Nashville.
I think it's gotten some national acclaim with like Oh Brother Where Art Thou,
yes.
And we actually did some of those Down from the Mountain tours, or one of the tours, and it's great to see bluegrass taken to a new audience. That that way, because I think people enjoy it if they just have a choice, and a lot of times you don't get a choice with Top 40 radio. It is what it is, and they don't variate too much from that. I think people are just striving to get bluegrass out there to a wider audience, and whatever they can do to try to make that happen, I think that's what they're doing. And I think it's still it has its integrity intact.
Right,
it's
right.
It's not so much a commercial music.
So you don't feel it's lost any of its wholesomeness or?
No, I don't think so. I mean, everyone has different opinions about what type of bluegrass that they like. Some people like the traditional stuff. Some people like the contemporary stuff. So I think there's enough to go around out there for everyone.
Bobby, welcome to Bluegrass on Stage. You're the bass player. You're standing back there so quietly.
I am, minding my own business.
Where's your hometown?
It's a little farming community in Wheatfield, Indiana. It's in the northwest part of the state.
You say farming community. Do you actually farm?
We used to years ago. My dad was a hog farmer. We had several thousand hogs, but we just raised 10, 12 at a time and some cattle to butcher and sell. Do that now.
Really? And how do you like being on the road?
I like it. And you get to play with these two bald guys over here, and they give you a lot of trouble. And
Wait a minute.
You were asking about road stories.
Yes, I was.
It's really funny because everywhere we have been this year, it has been cold.
it's true.
And it's all because of Bobby.
Why's that?
We call him the Iceman. The Iceman cometh. I don't know why. We're in North Carolina, and it's 39 degrees. And it's 78 degrees at home, and we come home, and it snows.
Absolutely.
Before he was in the band, it was warm everywhere.
It was warm everywhere.
Oh, okay, so that's how you tie him into
so
this.
now, since he joined the band, we freeze everywhere we go. We go to Louisiana, it's 30 degrees. We go to Georgia, it's 30 degrees.
We're
If we
going
leave
down.
him home, then it's warm wherever we go.
The Iceman.
Yeah.
How'd you do that, Bobby?
I don't know, but we're going to down around Miami, Florida next weekend, and I'm going to pack my snowsuit just in case.
If it's cold, I'm going to drown you in the ocean.
It better not be. We've had enough of that.
So what's your history with bluegrass?
Well, I started playing when I was about 15. I started out on the fiddle, and actually, Chris didn't get to play behind the barn like you had asked him, but my mother actually used to send me out to the barn to play because she didn't want to hear that. So that was true. And I started going to jam sessions, and some old-timers started aggravating me to play the bass, and I played the bass one night, and I've played it ever since. And been doing that, and had to sell a pair of dairy cattle to buy my first bass, and
Well,
so I've got that
interesting.
bass. And
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
you do a wonderful job. As a group, you guys, you seem really tight, and you seem like you have a lot of fun together.
Right now, I'd like to do you a song from my Trains Are the Only Way to Fly CD. This was number 7 in Terry Hurd's Into the Blue Top 10, and it kind of talks a little bit about what it is that we do. It's called the Wildwood Flower Blues.
All I ever wanted was to play and sing a tune. All I What's my life I could choose? No one told me about the bad times or of how I could lose. Rub those wild flower blues. To say I stood the test. All I ever needed was to stand beside the bed. Didn't count on getting heavy into the good time days and blues. Rub those wild flower blues. About the bad times or of how I could lose. Of those wild flower blues. Of those wild flower blues.
All right, thank you very much.
Dr. Phil. I look like Dr. Phil. I'm proof. Never let your mom comb your hair when she's mad at your dad. I never get a haircut either. I figure you don't prune a dead tree, do you?
Hey, what are we doing here?
On this old rock pile, with a ball and chain, they call me by a number, not a name, Lord, Lord. I gotta do my time. I gotta do my time. With an aching heart and a worried mind. You can hear my hammer. You can hear my song. Gonna swing it like John Henry all day long, Lord. I gotta do my time. I gotta do my time. With an aching heart and a worried mind. When that old judge looked down and smiled, said I put you on that good Lord for a while, Lord, Lord. Gotta do my time. I gotta do my time. With an aching heart and a worried mind. Well, it won't be long. Just a few more days. Gonna settle down and quit my riding ways, Lord. With that gal of mine.